What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of Pips and Points. I'm your host, Jono, and today we're going to be talking about, or should I say, for this video, we're going to be talking about what we always talk about, which is the NAS100. Now, before I get into that, I want to say a big shout out to the most solid group of individuals on my channel. Those are my subscribers, my Piptomites. Guys, I love you all. I cannot express how much love I have for you. You guys are the best. Thank you for continuing to support me, and I thank all the new guys that are joining my channel, subscribing and giving me your support. I appreciate that, and I would always aim, that's always my target, it's always is to deliver the best possible technical analysis I can possibly give you. I also want to say a big shout out to all the new guys that just found my channel for the first time. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this video. In this video, we're talking about the NAS100. The aim of the game is to deliver the best possible technical analysis I can based on the positions I plan to take. Sometimes within the discussion as we're having, you may even find opportunities yourself that I have not seen. And you can obviously, I wish you would discuss that with me in the comment section. Some people do, or you can just keep it to yourself. However way is fine. But the main thing is that I want to make sure that obviously that I'm sharing the best possible analysis with all the tools that I know that I've come to rely on, that gives me the best results. I'll be sharing all of that with you. And it's also super important that you do your own research. Just don't go off what I'm telling you as to be gospel or fact. Do your own checks yourself, do your own due diligence. It is the best way to do things, to be fair. You always want to learn how to fish according to somebody giving you a fish, right? So I recommend hit the books, watch as many videos, back test all strategies that you come across until you find the one that works for you. Now that I've done all of that, which is a bit of a long rant, just to show how much I appreciate all of you. So that was a bit of a long rant, right? We're going to get into what I think is about to take place in the market. There's a couple scenarios that I thought was going to happen, and it hasn't happened. So I'm still waiting for my conditions to be met before I jump in, and so far my conditions haven't been met. So I've been missing a lot, which is fine because, like I said, the market is always going to be here, isn't going anywhere. What I missed today, I will get tomorrow. That's how I see it. So, last video, what I talked about was this particular doji right here, right? So, this doji, I thought was the beginning of a downtrend. Well, not of a downtrend. Sorry, downtrend, wrong word. The beginning of a pullback. So what happened was, market didn't pull back. It's continued to push up and up to the upside, okay, and right now it is at a key level, right, and that key level is 15.26.2. At this key level, market could pull back, but for now it looks like market isn't going to pull back. I'm still confident that market is going to pull back, and I just have to be patient. And this is the most annoying part of the trade, and this is where self-control is so important, right? Because the worst thing you can do is do an impulsive move into the market, right? FOMO in, and it moves against you. Like, that's the worst thing. It's either it's going with your plan or you're waiting. But that's easier said than done. Believe you me, that is easier said than done. I don't know who I heard this from. I don't know if it was a YouTube channel or a book. I don't know. But basically, it goes like this: even when you're not in a trade, you're still trading, as long as you're keeping an eye on the market. So even though I'm not in a trade right now, I am still trading because I'm keeping an eye on it. I am watching myself miss opportunities, and I'm basically sitting on my hands waiting for the conditions that I'm waiting for to arrive. And what condition am I waiting for? Well, first, there was a few conditions that I was waiting for, and none of them has come true. So the first condition and I talked about in the previous video, was this low right here, right? I was expecting market to pull down to that level. Market never did. It kept pushing all the way up. So what I've now done is I've now marked out two highs that market has broken above. So market has broken above this high right here, sorry, and this high, right? And it's now at the third high, with the fourth high being right here, and this one is the super high. Once it breaks this, it is fair to assume we're out of the correction, because for now you could say we're out of the correction, but not really, because if this high pushes down from this level, okay, right, then it's fair to say we're still in the correction. All right, we can still try to catch it we can still try to catch it, the push to the upside, just because of where this is, right? So we have to bear all of that in mind. We have to bear in mind that until this trend, this level gets broken, okay, we're still within a structure that is pointing downwards. And this structure, the overall look of this structure, so if I go into a 4-hourly, okay, this has a huge potential. So this structure that we're looking right here, let me just draw a little box around it, right? So this structure that we're looking at right here, it has a huge potential for a major push to the upside, just because of how it's winding down. So it's winding down in this kind of fashion at the moment, in this kind of play. So it's winding down like this, right? That's where it's winding down. So it's just zigzagging across like that. But however, we now need to know what's going to happen right here at this level. So at this level, it's the most important level. What is going to happen here? Is it going to break through and aim for this descending trend line? Okay, and when it gets to this descending trend line, because this is a resistance descending trend line, that there's a good chance it will be respected what it does at that level. Because literally we could have this, right? We could have this, right? Oops, we didn't mean to do that. So we could have this kind of move right now. It goes up, comes down, it goes up, comes down, even lower. Let's move this down a bit more. And then there's a potential it could do something like this. Something like that, right? So this trend, let me get rid of this. So this trend that we're seeing right now, okay, it needs to break this level right here before it's considered an uptrend, right? And then once it breaks above this level, then the NAS100 becomes easy all over again, like exactly how we want it. We get this all over again. And look at how beautiful this trend was. I mean, it was the easiest thing to trade in the world. Literally, you could just sit there and just stack, and stack. Literally, you could have just stacked all the way there for a good, what, since, let's have a look, from say September 2020. You could have just been stacking all the way, right? And your gains would be insane right now. And I believe we're heading into the good times again. So let me get the daydream out of the way and let's get back to reality, right? Which is what is going on right now. So we're going to go back into the hourly, right? And then we're going to have a look to see what this is doing right now, because this is at a trend. And we have a bit of a pullback wick right now. So the candle that we're looking at is a red one. All right, now what kind of red is that going to be? Are we going to have this kind of shape? And if it is this kind of shape, where it's moving like this, zigzagging all the way through, up and down. Let me actually get rid of that. That's a terrible drawing. Let's use this one instead. So if you get something like this, then it's fair to say it's going to do that, which means this trend will be broken, and it means more waiting for me, basically. And that is one thing I do not want. Obviously, the guys that are in the buys now, they definitely want price to keep going up, and that I 1,000,000% understand. Because if I had caught it down here, I wouldn't be saying what I'm saying now. Like, so if I had caught price down here, I wouldn't be saying what I'm saying right now, and that's a fact, right? But I literally thought it was going to keep going down, so I wasn't even looking at it in that way. And obviously you can go through my videos and you will see that that's exactly what I said. That was more or less the mood, what I was saying. I was aiming to catch the upside, but I wasn't sure. So I've missed a fair bit, no lie, I have missed a fair bit. But however, I'm still confident. I am still confident that we are going to get a pullback. The market is going to deliver a pullback, a substantial pullback, and I'll be able to hop on and enjoy the ride with all of you guys. So to my Piptonites, the guys that haven't subscribed, so to all my Piptonites and the people that haven't subscribed that were able to catch it along the way, well done to you all. Well done to you all. Just be mindful of this level up here of the pullback, should there be a pullback, because once again, I don't know. I don't know. I'm expecting a pullback, but I don't know if we're going to get one. So just be mindful of this level that we are at right now, because this is a significant level for this particular trend. So yeah, so you've done well. You've done well, and that is what this game is all about, doing well. So I think I've pretty much covered it, everything I want to talk about. I want to wait and see what this candle is actually going to do between now and market closes, and I want to see what the next candle after that is going to look like. Okay, and all being well, I get what I'm praying for, which is a pullback, and if that happens, I'll be on the boat with you all. If that doesn't happen, then I have to keep waiting until the opportunity presents itself so I can jump on. But for now, it looks like the NAS is going back into the position that we all like and love, which is a straight uptrend, straight all the way to the moon. All right. So guys, I think I've pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover in regards to what is happening from my point of view. And I want to thank you all for giving me your precious time to watch another episode of Pips and Points. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. This is Jono signing out.